Hi, Susan Frank Anderson here at the Journey Inn. You know, today I'm welcoming you in to the journey, but this is the 20th video. So I thought, having been a former teacher, you know, this is like a comprehensive. Last time I recapped everything that I had done in video 18, so that was 19 that I recapped. This time I'm going to kind of like give a whole picture of what I've done so far in 20 videos, because as I go forward I'm going to go back to my book, which you remember is called Murture, like the sign back here, and then I'm going to go through a lot of things that I've written about in my book to help you do exactly what I've been talking about for the past 20 videos. So some of them have included some things from Murture, but most of them are kind of the philosophy or the background or the psychology of how to think about going inside yourself and why we even bother to do that, why it's important. So I did talk about the fact last time, the stuff that we stuff inside, the stuff that gets masked, remember the mask that we all wear, we're taking it off, getting rid of it, so that we can evolve into love, so that we can know love really comes from God, and it is inside out. You can't manufacture it. It is not something man-made. Can't fake it till you make it. That's not going to work. So today I thought, I'm going to go back and I'm going to remember where we started and how this love evolves. I'm pretty excited because my nephew, Joe, made this sign for me and I thought it was very, very nice. He said, this looks really professional, don't you think? Not that my other ones didn't. And so I said, yeah, love is emotional energy. So I do want to talk about that. So I even have my talking points today. I hope you'll forgive me, but I usually just talk off the cuff. I want to make sure I covered everything today, because since it is a reminder, your mind is changing. When you're doing this work, your mind is changing. The problem is if you just change your mind, and behavior will change. That's cognitive behavioral psychology. But if you don't change what you don't know that's inside of you, your body, where all the cellular memory, where all the subconscious is located in the nervous system, you still could be prone to anxiety and depression and all the other psychological disorders that there are so many in my clinical handbook. I don't even want to think about them. What I want to help you do is understand when you get on the spiritual path, you're getting on a path that is all about love. Love from inside out. The old path, the human path, keeps you low in the energy field because, okay, bonus gift today. It's full of the F ear. And the F word that I'm talking about is fear. It is the worst energy possible because it dredges up blame and shame and other name calling and all that old stuff, full of anger, full of reactive minerals that you don't need. That's the stuff. If you don't go in and check on these things and understand how to get rid of them so you don't have to live in fear and anxiety and anger in those lower levels, you're going to be staying on top, thinking, stinking in that old energy. When you get on the spiritual path, it is the path of love. So love changes your life. Here's a great book. It's called Let Love Change Your Life. Author Becky Terabisi. Excellent, because you get to keep the change, and the change is very valuable. It does bring you financial prosperity, emotional well-being, peace, serenity, things you cannot make up. You cannot make these as a human without this unconditional love of God. And so, another great book, The Zippered Heart. Your heart stays zipped up. It's not open. It's not vulnerable. Well, sometimes it is with certain people that you like or you love, but even with them, sometimes. I know you all know who've been in relationships. People closest to you can really hurt you. So what do you do about that stuff? Zipper up your heart? A lot of people do. They wall off. So, very good book by Marilyn Meeber. The real key, this is your bonus feature today, forgiveness. It's magical. People say, well, you know, Susan, you don't know what's happened to me. Well, no, but you can tell me about it, but I cannot get rid of it for you, because forgiveness has the power to keep you in, unforgiveness, has the power to keep you in bondage. Forgiveness sets you free. It actually heals past wounds, and it revitalizes your life, because then you can move into these higher energies, which are all loving, all peaceful, all calm. Enjoy your life. Oh, it's just so cool to not carry around unforgiveness. So this book, which is a fabulous book, The Magic of Forgiveness by T.N. Dayton, I highly recommend. Notice all my little markers. I've read it so many times. I had to work on a lot of forgiveness for people that had hurt me. I do not miss any of the old stuff, and you won't either. Back to my talking points. Last time I talked about, the box and thinking outside the box. So this box, I said, you begin to think differently. You look inside, and the box is just an example or representative of yourself, and there's a lot of darkness or stuff in there. So you have to take it out, look through it, see what you want to keep, clean up the rest, get rid of it, put it to the curb, and then let God love unconditionally begin a new work in you. Begin to take you on this path that everybody's calling enlightenment, awareness, awakening. There is a shift in consciousness that's going on all over. You'll hear people talking about it. There's a shift. Something different's going on. You don't really see it because it hasn't taken total effect yet. But I want to mention again, we are mind, body, and spirit. The spirit is the soul, the heart of us, the essence. In there, in that spirit, you can be restored to full consciousness, to remember who you really are. So you're not just living in 10% of your consciousness. Your subconscious, all of that's integrating. You're living an integrated life. You are who you say you are. You're not faking it. You're authentic. So this real love will evolve your energy, and it will change it, and it makes a big difference. So last time, to review, I did talk about some ways, practical tools that you can help practice this. You could journal. I mentioned writing in a journal. Very helpful because it goes out your body on the paper, manifests concretely. You can see your writing. It's right there. I'm talking about me, and I'm talking about all the things that bother me. So you're talking me to me, but remember, the me and you is divine, the essence, so it's going to be healing. So then I talked about the mirror, and I talked about affirming yourself in the mirror. Hey there, I am pretty amazing. And I wanted to capitalize on that just for talking point today, is that I got this two-sided mirror. If you're not doing your mirror work and looking into your own mirror, getting your own work done, you're going to project that out on somebody else. And some of the stuff that you hear coming out of people is just their stuff. They blame it on you, but it's their stuff. So journaling, affirming good things about yourself, saying good things, meditating, remember getting into whatever meditational practice, reading sacred writings, or just getting quiet, contemplating, get the noise out, and then just kind of stay sweet on yourself. So I made up an acronym for that. Journal, J, affirm, A, M, meditate, S, stay sweet, jams. Jams, I like jam. And if you like all kinds of jams, or if you don't, you can put them on your toast, whatever. But remember, do your jams. Have a jam with yourself. Have a jam session. So that'll help you remember a little bit that those are for journaling, affirming, meditating, and staying sweet on yourself. When you're not sweet on yourself, you're angry with someone else, you're mad, you're sad, that gets inside of you. That's part of that negative energy, and it builds up. So you want to get disentangled with anger and sadness as quickly as you can. because it really does kind of keep you all tied up in knots. So this awakening to true awareness, you can't make it, you can't manufacture it. Your true identity comes from God. He's not having a problem with you. He's not having any problem with you. It's the humans that are having the problem. So the spiritual path, stay in the light. Don't believe the darkness telling you lies. Stay out there. Put yourself out there. Be honest, vulnerable. It's a journey. It's a process. It takes time. But remember, love is all you need. So if you have love for yourself and others, that's the main thing. Keep walking in love, talking in love. Just enjoy your life. And then, remember, I'm coming back with some, I think I'll have some puppet shows. I think I might have some fun with my book, so you can have fun with it too. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate you. Bye-bye now.